Hello everyone, welcome back to at Breaking Point 2 on F123. Last time, David Bullard suddenly made his return to Konnersport as a new team liaison, whatever that means. And then during the Monza Grand Prix, Jackson caused Calimere to lose her front wing and after going for a pit stop and had to try and regain places into the points, which he did, and finished P3. So without further ado, let's move on to chapter 15, which now takes place at the Singapore Grand Prix. With their dysfunction... Let me start again. Yeah, with their dysfunction clear for all to see, and with only a handful of races now left in the 2023 season, Konnersport look like a team on the ropes as they head to Singapore.
Flagging off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short strays here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devil?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs?
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit delicate.
Yeah. I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Huh? Scout's on it, mate.
What are you going to do now, Devin? How are you going to rat Adelaide and Jackson up?
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Oh dear. An anonymous source has told the press about how Kelly must not be criticised at Konnersport. It sounds like he came from kind of had a run with Kelly and Garage. The press is really not sure on this story. How do you want to handle it? I can't do the discipline, unfortunately, because I've not got a high enough reputation. Devon's just been... Oh, great. What's Devon done? Devon Buller, professional motivator. Oh, dear. Devon's just been in. He said the two of you had a little chat that you both agreed and needs a bit of extra motivation. Is that true? He's suggested setting an expected finish position this weekend as third. No offense, boss. That seems a bit overambitious. What's your plan? You know what? Let's go for it. Andrea Ambush. Andrea had a sit-down interview with the reporter that he had a private exchange with, now a bit calmly. He still exuded the same passion that we know and love him for. He came across really well. The team loved how he seemed to have their backs, and we've been hearing positive statements from people all week. It was a real morale booster. Web access, Lucas's publication sent Amari Harvey and Seam. There's no fear of anyone thinking of his Busby's. Mario was pointed and strong with his critique around the troubles Konnersport caused a bit of a stir down in Garage. Morale was... Oh, great. Well, that's not necessarily all I wanted. Oh, so close to level 7 reputation. Ah. Okay, so the weather stuff just goes outside that, I reckon. Right, news. So what's Kevin's condition? Oh, no, Andrea.
Andrea,
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon, as if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
Ah, he's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
Okay, so we know what those. Oh, what now? Oh, what's that off 14?
Davidoff.
Ackerman. Look, I know it's none of my business, but that story about the mechanics really blowing up. I trust you're dealing with it.
I'm going to clear everything up myself. I've arranged a press conference. I'll tell them everything's fine.
That's not exactly what I'd call dealing with it.
You want me to fire him?
Well, that would be your decision, naturally.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not going to fire a good mechanic without any proof. The decision is made.
So be it.
Davidoff, just leave things alone, will you? Well, at least we know what Devon's condition has been down to this, which thankfully I don't have that myself, but I can understand what it can possibly do to people, so that's actually quite clever for a story. Okay, that's just performance. Socials. Yeah, all sorts of various things. Oh, whatever. Oh, I can't even tell what those. Well, let's get to the race. I think I'm driving this Casper.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads.
Yeah, you do.
And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be at Konnersport, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Or maybe I won't be here next season.
Oh, dude. You know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all liked that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. But you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big 3-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
I wonder if he's actually got through to Aiden, just even a little bit, I'll be amazed. But race state Singapore, with Devon's words still repeating it, he said, a focused and determined Aiden Jackson looks to return to form. So maybe you might have to go into his head. Because like, if you're not acting like yourself, then generally you'll end up performing worse. But that's what happens. Now let's get to the race. Oh, okay, we're actually starting the race.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden city re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have
Mercedes team from go.
Sainz, Oscar
And
Piastri,
Piastri forward.
Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc,
Verstappen had no qualifying.
Norris, Joe, Ocon, Stroll, Jackson, Mayer,
Oh wow.
De Vries, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Sargent.
So,
That's it then. It's time to go.
whoever his songs last
as we
is all
head
get
down
their name
trackside
announced.
for today's race. Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and as ever, a really enthralling Singapore Grand Prix ahead of us.
That's right, Crofty. And while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Konnersport's Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
You can say that.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you got.
Car set up. Actually. Right. Here's the differential. Start 55 to begin with. Race strategy. Plus. Am I going to lose that much? No chance it's saying I'm going to lose. That's like just reversing. Start on mediums because we're quite low down. Let's get into the race. Right, primary objective is top 5 with probably the bonus being top 3. There we go. Oh, that's a start. Oh, wow.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it.
Oh, I've got no feeling in my controller. So if I have to restart, I need to swap batteries. Ooh, there's Norris. I'm top. I'm 5th anyway for now. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I just got to use all the healing to time. Oh, yeah. Okay, something happened.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yes, I am. Actually, I just got to remember I am on medium tyres in comparison to Becky that I'm front on soft tyres.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I don't think I'm going to get out that make sure I get the inside for this next corner. Oh dear. Ooh. On the inside of Charles. Great place.
Nice move. Good job.
Oh, okay, that's a kick I don't want to be riding. Probably just about I wanted that.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Using the factory. Get another space. Whoa! Up on the Red Bulls.
You're now running in P7. P7.
Yeah, we're trying to get past both Red Bulls. We'll go on the soft tyres. Right, also when using the battery doesn't not within the RS range. Ooh. That's a bit spicy. Okay, that's useful. trying to use back to get back up to the staffing. Okay, got the RS now. Ooh. That's nothing like good. Okay, now we're looking at put against that wall. Now let's actually just close up to this stacking. There we go. And then I can drive something else. See, that's very cool. Oh, that was a rocker. I'm going to just rewind there, because that just seemed to fit. Something weird went on there. Right. Yeah, no, I'll probably back out of that. Yeah. Good breeze. Yeah, I'm getting just getting tire models all over, picking up tire models all over the place. I don't know, is it even that bad really? Almost Jeff is 3 seconds ahead. Whoa! There we go.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.0 seconds.
There we go. Sounds like I don't know what you're trying to do that to us. Right, I can actually get up to the Appian science now. Ooh, that's a good that I want to be riding that much. I need to get on that head in a bit after. think I'm relying on the drivers hitting next lap. It would seem like it's me being on slow tyres. I wonder if I can just get away with lifting off there.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap now. Really good.
Oh, I'm not getting something right there. No, it doesn't matter.
Mate, that brings you up a place.
Yeah, but Science was not going to give me space there. Just trying to zoom in on me. Alright, so back Mercedes. Whoa! What? Science just give me a little tap. So I'm expecting probably George to be picking this lap because he's probably in the race. Ooh, what is going on with me? Something's going on with my driving. I think I'm going to be swapping batteries between chapters.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Okay, that wasn't. Oh.
And Callie's coming in for a stop.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to bother with battery this one. I could have picked the fuel up again. You need to remember to do that actually. So that's going to be as I cover the barrier. I think it's good, it's going on the medium tyres, which is a bit slower. And there's also pretty much everyone's coming in for mediums. Oh, I got the jump on him.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
I got the jump on George.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Behind Lewis and Sargent. Sargent can't be pitted already. There's no chance he's pitted. Meantime, it's Lewis then. The sergeant's going to be pitting this lap. Ooh. Sound a bit funny on me there. There may be some cinematic where Sergeant does something to us. No, okay, blocking some bits. Did that last one okay?
Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.4 seconds.
I don't need to do anything drastic here. I can just do it coming out of the corner.
Yes, great job, excellent work. That's first place now, P1.
Oh, I've got a rookie there. At this very moment, I'm happy that I want to agree with Danny's situation. Where Jackson gets top 3. There's a 2.8 second gap to lose. And it does seem rather weird that Mercedes doing well. This has normally been a friendly track for them. And that's my recent memories. Getting the bit mixed up. I've got 5 laps of anything. Just need to keep it clean and keep a hold of these tyres. I'm actually going to change the differential setting slightly.
That's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay, that wasn't necessarily the best idea. Ooh, that was all good. Oh dear. I have no idea on it. I was like quickly bearing and I'm just during the line on sound. Try and get an indication of wheel spin or losing grip. Ooh. Looking at how quick and then just have the battery deployed on overtake for every single part. But yeah, it's even this challenging difficulty of the story modes, I was expecting it to actually be a bit harder for sort of control level.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, it would make sense because we've got doing a bit of lots of racing left. I do wonder why that playway indicator just keeps popping up at random times. It's not like I'm getting close to the mythical 75% puncture range territory. Ooh, holy. Ooh, that was definitely wide coming out of the last corner. Yeah, probably 10 seconds to the rest of the field, which fortunately I can just back off slightly. If I want to anyway. Yep. Just some time marbles on the thing right there. You just need to keep it together for one more lap.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 28.6 seconds.
So, theoretically, I could have a little bit stop and still come out ahead of Cali. So, let's just see what we do with using all the remaining battery this lap. Ooh, dear. On the greatest. Ooh, I could have got faster to that. Ooh. That definitely would have been a retirement with simulation damage. Or at least a broken front wing.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Okay. So I'll be about to deploy. Can I say that? Ooh. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, I've not really dragged out the advantage chain on this last lap, but I didn't want to anyway. And there we go. I got the wheel a bit early. Right, I'm going to swap factories to get Hero back in the controller.
Well, the results are in. There we have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aidan Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Konnersport, he seems to be listening to. The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Now, Aidan, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
No, because today should have been the norm.
Today's race should be a normality, not an exception. You know, if I can get a few more performances like today, then yeah, I'll be much happier.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
Oh. That's a tricky. Let's go, Callie.
I guess I'd have to choose Callie. We've had our differences, but I'd take her over Devon any day. Plus, she's clearly the better driver.
Now, Aidan, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Konnersport. Tell me, is it true?
Go with that.
I think of Konnersport in the same way I would my family. There are a lot of personalities to manage, but we're a tight-knit group in this team. We might not always see eye to eye, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Konnersport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
Yeah, let's put the pressure on the
People
investors.
were quick to judge the investors, but I think they care about this team and they want it to do well. I can't imagine anyone pulling out investment at this stage.
Thank you so much for your time.
Hopefully that might put a bit of pressure on Davidoff. Right, so we're now post-race Singapore. Under the floodlights in Singapore, Aidan Jackson puts in a magnificent performance for Konnersport. Yes, he does, because he won it. So 11-9 performance, and clean level 8 reputation.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aiden, appreciate the support today.
Yeah, no worries.
You're right, the investors do care about this team. We all wanted to do well. Good to see you putting that message out there.
It's true though, isn't it? You're not gonna suddenly pull out of Konnersport. The team's doing well.
It really doesn't matter, Aiden. Konnersport will get 5th and all this speculation will become irrelevant.
Well, what happens if we don't make 5th?
My position on that matter's always been clear. Thanks again, Aiden.
Yeah, only because you didn't want to let Devon. Hey, Devon was still racing. You want to pull the team if the team didn't make 5th. We already know that. So, just some of the social media posts based on the results and some of the answers from the press conference. Emails, setup data. Okay, yeah, just where do I? Yeah, I don't trust that email from Devon, so let's move on to the next chapter.
Come on, I just want to chat, Cal.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah. But we're adults now.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not. Faster than me. No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
Yeah, so we're now at Brazil. Chapter 16. Over the last few race weekends, Konnersport have managed to demonstrate how so much needed consistency. The paddock now heads to Brazil for the penultimate race this season, so might be this and final chapter of Dubai, possibly? What's the news saying? Butler Global to withdraw funding. Oh dear. Oh. Okay.
Hey, Mum. Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues. Only an issue if we don't get 5th, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Konnersport certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Oh, maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
Yep, so basically stuff about developer drawing funding. Okay, anonymous source. Okay, I just really wonder who this person is. Yep, do about it's got the right idea. So, right, so we're going to be racing as Cali, it seems like. Oh yeah, just email from his Cali's mum, just on about development funding. Email from Casper, keep it up. 18, you've all seen the press right now about the future of Konnersport. I know it can be disheartening to read those stories from our member. We deal with it by focusing only on our performance. We're here to do our jobs to the absolute best of abilities. That's it. Whatever happens, happens. Let's have a great Sao Paulo. Yep, so, well, let's get to the races. Cali.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
There's something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Konnersport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Callie. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
Yeah, that's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
So the possibility we could somehow finish higher than 5th. The mid-race in Brazil, away safety cars provided Calumet with an opportunity to turn around their fortunes at Interlagos. Alrighty, seems like it's all gone well so far, so let's see what's happened.
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in this lap. That means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
No pressure then.
I got top 5 from, what, 20th? Hang on. Yeah. Oh, 17. Ooh, they dropped out. Right. Oh, there's a... Well, I mean, what, 7 laps, I reckon?
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Oh dear. Even swapping batteries has not necessarily worked. Oh goodness, this top 3 with batteries there. Actually, that might be quite possible. Yeah,
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty.
I suppose that's all I got with the warning. Oh dear. That was not good. Something's not right in my control because I'm not getting any vibrations.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine. I am seriously just... I'm just seem to be going to the back of everyone for some unknown reason. George was way too late with trying to move over there. And I'm just getting a slipstream of Piastri. Right.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Good. Using that Bottas here. Gasly's third. You know who's been dropping out of this race?
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Max must have retired. There's Gosling third, who currently has the fastest car. Right, there's 4 laps after this. I might use way too much of the backfield. And Nick de Vries is first. Ooh. Oh, that was out of line from Alonso. There must have been multiple cars going out at various points. Nick de Vries is first. I don't know what... Yeah, at the moment are just like everywhere, all over the place. It feels like... And I know I'm not driving fantastic myself.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Ooh. That was not right. Stuff did not feel right there. Nope. There we go, there we go. Yeah, that was a late defense on a launch serve. Alright, let's actually get to make the freeze and actually take the race lead from him. Well, we'll do that after we make sure we got the DRS detection for it. Oh, I got the drive on him, it's so easily. Done way before DRS. We might have DRS on me, but that doesn't matter. 2 laps to go. Let's just punch it. Ooh, that's not good from me at all. Oh, keeps the rear tail locking off. Alright, well, we've got one final lap to go. We'll see how this goes.
Enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Ooh. God, really did not like that. Ooh, snapping again. Alright, well, we somehow managed to win this race. Despite all the collisions that I had. That definitely would have resulted in damage on the simulation race, but there we go.
Fantastic race that was. Absolutely loved it. But Natalie, do you think we see Konnersport next season? Rumours say maybe not.
I hope so. I feel like they deserve it. They've been box office for me. They've taken chances, they've been bold in all their moves, and ultimately, that's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left, and they'll be hoping they can carry this form into the final stages. Time will tell. A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me though, how big a role did the safety car play?
I just think it's never about the safety car, not really. Every race has its opportunities, whatever form they take. It always comes back to the driver and whether they can make the most of a situation.
Callie, your first F1 season is nearing an end. It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
Ooh. Good. Let's go, boys.
Influential. Well, yeah, I'd say my father has been influential, just not necessarily in the best way. I don't mind him funding the team, but I do mind when he starts trying to run it.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
Been challenging.
Yeah, it's been a challenge. Let's just say we've all got our own opinions. Family is never straightforward, and that's especially true of mine.
There are rumours circulating that Konnersport may not be around next season. Can you comment?
I'll say no.
I'm not going to fuel any speculation on that. I'm just going to drive the car and see what happens.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh. So chapter 17 moves us into Dubai. Final race, we have Konnersport's future on the line. Team principal Kasper Ackerman assembles his team one last time before what might be their final race in Formula 1.
Okay, so we are running two quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it.
Way to go, Casper.
You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Seems like everyone's starting to actually defend themselves against Davidoff now.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes?
Yeah.
If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Oh, I wonder, are we actually going to be racing Zayd in the final one? Well, it looks like we've maxed out performance, and for the reputation, it's just the only one that's got a level left to go, but we'll go through all of that next time. So if you enjoyed any of this content, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I think we'll see you on the series next time.